Wendy Dearborn, and I am the author of Green is for Life, a simple guide to creating healthy, life-giving green smoothies. That's right, green smoothies. Well, I've been deciding what I want to actually call the show, and that's between me and you guys, so you kind of know what it is. But I've been deciding what I want to call this show. And I want to call this show Bon Appetit, Let's Eat. So guys, give me 2 thumbs up if you like the name Bon Appetit, Let's Eat. And then give me 2 thumbs up if you don't like the name. Whichever way it goes, give me 2 thumbs up. And guys, also, if you actually want to receive a video, if you want to receive an email letting you know when we have uploaded a new video, please subscribe to the channel, wherever it is, up there or down there. Please subscribe to the channel. Anyway, today I'm going to be showing you how to prepare teriyaki sauce. Now, this was something that I didn't realize it was so simple to prepare, but it really is simple to create. Now, teriyaki sauce, our very own teriyaki sauce, is actually made from soy sauce. But it's soy sauce that has been sweetened either with rice syrup or corn syrup or somebody's syrup that it's been sweetened with, and it can be sweetened with sugar. But for us, we're going to be using agave, and raw agave at this. The actual teriyaki sauce that I'm preparing today is, I'm going to be cooking mine, but at a certain point it can be served raw. For people who are raw foodists, you can use this teriyaki sauce for you too. So anyway, let's go through the ingredients really quickly. I'm going to be using agave, and I'm going to be using just a little over 1/3 cup, but recipe calls for 1/3 cup of agave. I'm going to be using 1 cup of gluten-free soy sauce. Gluten-free, vegan soy sauce. You can use light or you can use regular. For my je ne sais quoi, I am going to be using 2 tablespoons and a bit of sherry. I love to cook with alcohol. I love the flavors that different alcohol kind of brings to cooking. And this is both vegetarian, vegan, as well as meat dishes, although I don't eat meat. But when I did, I kind of like the flavors. You're also going to need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and that's to thicken. You're also going to need some, it should be unsweetened, gluten-free rice wine. You're also going to need rice wine, and you're going to need 2 tablespoons of rice wine. And you are going to need 1/2 cup of H2O, 1/2 cup of water, and you need ginger. Now, ginger and also garlic are very key elements to this particular blend. You can also, this particular teriyaki sauce, you can also change it up by adding things to it, like sesame oil and or peppers, habanero. Only I'd add just a little bit of habanero, very hot. But you can add chilies, you can add serranos, you can add jalapeno to make a hot and sweet teriyaki sauce. So to that, anyway, you need ginger. And if you can see here, hopefully you can see, I'm closing up, making close up. Hopefully you can see, this is the first 2 knuckles long and the first knuckle wide. That's how much ginger you need. Or if you can get it, a finger length of ginger with the first knuckle wide, depending on how much you want. Also, these are 3 really nice sized pieces of garlic. Okay, so 3 cloves of garlic, good size. If they're small, double it up. And that's what you need. Then what you'll actually do is you put everything into a blender, which I have prepared here. You put everything into a blender and then you blend it. So you will put all the ingredients into a blender and then blend it. I'm going to use a Vitamix. If you don't have a Vitamix or a high-powered blender, what I suggest you do is to cut up your ginger and garlic smaller, so it's less work. It's less work on the blades. It's less work on the motor of your blender. So that being said, I'll be right back because I'm gonna blend this up. We actually have everything blended up, and as you can see, there's definitely a foam that happens, and it's got a little head on it. But when we actually heat it up, what will happen is that will dissipate, and most assuredly when you add into the equation the thickening agent, in this instance, which is cornstarch that has been diluted with about 4 tablespoons of water. So we are actually going to add our mixture to our pot. We're going to add our mixture to our pot, and we're just going to set that there on the fire. So now that we've added our mixture to the pot, we've turned on the fire, and we're actually going to let it simmer. And you can actually see the froth on top, the foam sitting on top. But what will happen is, as it heats up, that will dissipate, and most assuredly when we add our thickening agent, which is cornstarch. So this is going to heat up and do its thing, and we'll be right back. So it's come to a boil and it's simmered long enough. So what I'm going to do is, and always remember, if you've had your cornstarch mixed and sitting, you always need to remix it. So I'm going to add my cornstarch, not all of it, but most of it. I'm going to add my cornstarch to the mixture, and then we're going to reheat it again. Oh, it's already started to thicken up. Yay! So we're going to reheat it, almost bring it back to a boil again. Look at that, nice and thick. Almost bring it back to a boil, and then we'll decant it. Be sure not to burn it. There you go, you can see that, guys, nice and thick. It gets this opaque kind of translucent look when it's about done. Checking out the fire there. Alright. Okay. So we turn the fire off. And that, my darlings, is your teriyaki sauce. Hopefully you can see that. That's your teriyaki sauce. So we're going to pour it into a jug, and then I'm going to decant it into a container, and we will be to go. Oh, that looks really, really good. That looks very, very good. And the recipe that I've given you has made approximately 2 cups, which won't fit into this container. I know that from past experience, or at least I don't think it does. Oh, just about. Oh, just like a child, it lies. I allow it to cool down totally before I put this into the refrigerator. Your teriyaki sauce should last you anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks. That's if it lasts that long. Okay guys, this is the moment of truth. Tasting our very own homemade teriyaki sauce. Let's see. Oh, that tastes weird. I used to get in trouble for doing that as a kid. But I'm an adult now, so I can do that. That actually tastes really yummy. It's slightly salty, slightly sweet, and it will do the job that you want it to do. Now, if you are a raw foodist, what you would do is you wouldn't boil it, and of course you wouldn't add the cornstarch. And you have teriyaki sauce there that you can use for any number of things. To marinate vegetables, to marinate and dehydrate foods. You can use it to make a teriyaki bread, raw bread, all sorts of things. So with that being said, I hope you guys truly, truly, truly enjoy your very own teriyaki sauce. And the other thing that I wanted to say to you is this. If you don't actually use all your teriyaki sauce, if you don't think you're going to use all your teriyaki sauce, well, don't add the cornstarch. Don't thicken it until such time that you're ready to use it. And you can make a batch and you can just throw it in the freezer. It will be good to go. The other thing is cornstarch. If you thicken it and you put it in the freezer with cornstarch, that doesn't always bode well for reheating and reconstituting it. The defrost process. If this is what you want to do, you can use a product called clear gel, and you can go from freezer to the pot, from the pot to the freezer, and it doesn't impact it. But bear in mind that clear gel has actually been processed, so it can do that. So other than that, guys, teriyaki sauce, woohoo! And as I say, bon appetit, let's eat. Until next time.